Good morning, good morning, good morning. I trust all is well. Have you ever been driving in the passenger seat while someone else was driving and you felt like they were driving too fast? You're sitting there and you're watching the speedometer, you're pressing imaginary brakes, and you're even looking over at them thinking, I would drive so much better than them. In your mind, you're saying, slow down, turn left. I would have went the other way. And sometimes if we're honest, that's exactly how we treat God. We tell him we trust him, but we're still trying to control the speed, the direction, and the destination. We want God to drive as long as he takes the route that we would have chosen. We want him to lead, but we want to tell him when to turn. We want him to order our steps, but we get frustrated when he doesn't move at the pace that we think he should. Sometimes the question that we need to ask ourselves is, who is actually driving your life? Are you in the driver's seat asking God to bless the direction that you've chosen? Or are you truly in the passenger seat, trusting him enough to let him decide where you're going, how fast you get there, or which road you take? Surrender sounds so good until God takes a route that we don't understand. It's easy to say Jesus take the wheel when everything is going according to our plan. But what about when he slows you down? What about when he tells you wait? What about when he takes you somewhere you never expected to go? That's where the trust becomes real. The Bible tells us that God will order our steps, and it also tells us he will provide what we need. Trusting God means understanding that we don't have to know every turn once we know the one who is driving. You may not understand the delay, you may not understand the detour, you may not understand why the road looks different from what you imagine, but that doesn't mean that God has lost control. He sees what we can't see from the passenger seat. So today, take your hands off the wheel. Stop trying to control the timing. Stop trying to force the direction and stop asking God to follow your map when he already knows the destination. Let God drive. And if you truly trust him, you should be able to say, Lord, wherever you lead me, I'll go. Whenever you say move, I'll move. Whenever you say wait, I'll wait. Because I'd rather be on the right road with you than on the road that I chose for myself. So who's driving your life? Are you really letting Jesus take the wheel? Continue to be encouraged, continue to be uplifted, continue to be blessed, and have an amazing day.